What's up, family? It's your boy Trapvision 3D, and it's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning on Wednesday. Sun's out. I know you can hardly see me right now, just where I am positioned. But if you're wondering, like, I thought I was here for the What's in the Box Flame review. You are. Now, here's the thing. Normally, I will film this at home or my office. But today, I said, you know what? It feels great outside. I need to get out and get some exercise anyway. Been resting a little bit, trying to clear my mind. And I gotta get ready for this cruise. If you guys are following me on Instagram, I posted a couple videos about me getting back in shape and getting to a hero shape. That's my goal, because on the cruise, I plan to dress up. I'm doing cosplay, y'all. Hey, that's just what it's gonna be. But I said, let me kill two birds with one stone. Let me get out, get my steps in, and go find a location where I can actually do my rating. I'm ready. So bear with me, y'all. I'm looking for like the perfect spot. Okay, family, I think I found the perfect spot, man. A bit noisy up here, but I think I like this one, man. It's a nice little view. Just look, you'll see what it is. Okay, family, welcome back, man. This is another episode of, you guessed it, What's in the Box Flame review on Invicta Lifestyle. This is what it is, man. I've been walking all day trying to find a perfect spot, man, to do this at, and I found a spot that I'm okay with, you know. You'll hear some of the backgrounds and stuff like that of cars whizzing by, man. It's all to the good with me. I'm actually at peace, man. Hearing all the bugs and everything flapping around. It's a little different type of review. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump off into this, man. What we gonna have today? All right, let's check it on out. Some white so far. Here. Yeah, boy. That's it, man. If you guys are new to Invicta, you don't know what this is. This, my friends, is the Empire Dragon. Yes, look at it in all its glory. Yup, we covered case backs yesterday, and again, that's a beautiful case back, man. It's a lot of design and architecture in that thing. So let's jump off into it, man. What are the descriptions on this thing? So, what you're looking at is a 50mm piece, 15mm of thickness, so that will go well under a suit. It's quite different. If you can tell, let's get a closer look. I know we casting shadows out here, but you see the Invicta logo. You can see me in the background filming. But then the biggest thing about this piece is the architectural design that's going around this piece. Yes, sir. And right here, I know the time isn't set correctly. Let's go ahead. This has a push-pull style. Let's set the time out of the way. That right there, that piece that you see is an open heart. That's called an open heart design. Now, Invicta uses the NH35 on a lot of their pieces, the automatic pieces. So this piece will actually get started with vibration, or, you know what I'm saying, being on your wrist, or you can wind it. It's winding. You can wind this thing up just like so. Now that the 9 o'clock, man, is a beautiful feature. If you turn around to the back, you can also see it. You can see straight through. You can see my finger on the other side. That's the open heart design, so you can see the movement. And of course, that's that Invicta rotor back there, yellow, invincible in detail. And again, you see the badging for Invicta, as always. Now, this is a design right here. We haven't covered this. I've covered this before, but I want you to pay attention to this. This right here fits the curvature of your wrist. So let's see what this thing looks like on my wrist. Are pretty good. Now this is big with me. Some of Invicta watches, they use, and this is a silicone strap, they use these keepers. Some of the keepers don't keep that thing in there. It don't. Hold on, let's get a sound check. Some of them don't keep them in there, and that like really it irritates me to know. I hate that when you wear one of these watches, a silicone watch, and then this thing just flapping all over the place. The keepers come out. This, I tell you what, it's very thick. And so when you get this on your wrist, and trust and believe, you got to get this piece. Let's go over some pros and cons real quick. Now, of course, I told you guys I always scour the internet to see what people are talking about with this watch, and the biggest con that I found about this timepiece was one lady stated that her husband couldn't tell time on it, so he didn't like it, sent it back. Another one said that the movement was bad in it, so it lost 5 minutes or something like. It lost a lot of time per hour, so they end up sending it back. I don't know if they've got another one in place. It's to be continued on that one. But those were the biggest downsides to it was. And the big one was it was made. This watch is the Japan Movement NX38A. This one was made in Malaysia, and that was big with some people. Doesn't bother me, and I'll tell you why. When I saw that there's two other versions of this. One version basically is brown. The other one is gold. All right. When I saw this blue, that royal blue with the dragon and stuff on it, and listen, you want to do a little fun fact? Look at the year that you were born and type in year of the dragon. See if your year's falling at. Mine is 77, so I fall in the year of the dragon. Boom, perfect. I said that just adds to it. So on one side of here, you'll see a samurai. It's going to fight, and this thing is just telling a tale of him fighting this dragon on the other side, man. Brave warriors, man. That's something else. Just look up the culture, man. Just look it up. I know there are people with these tattoos all over them, and this will be a perfect piece for anybody that has dragon tattoos. As you can see in here, there are an array of two dragons. One up there. Boom, there you go. This doesn't have any lume in it, but it does have 2 crystals in it for the dragon's eyes. And if you look at it, this is a sapphire crystal. It has a smoke tint to it, almost like tinted glass. And it just adds to the feature of this thing, man. So, where do we rate this? Where are we going with this, man? And how much would you pay for this watch? I know how much I paid for it when it first came out. Dude, I had to grab it, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I take that back. I'm sorry. I didn't grab it when it first came out. I want to say it was around $189. Somebody, like, I know you guys been watching Power Play and stuff like that. Leave a comment below. And somebody remind me of what this watch actually was when it first came out. I want to say it was closer to $200 when it first came out. I jumped on it when it got down to $118, but then I saw it on the yellow tag sale. This sucker was like $68. I said, man, but I tell you what, it's well worth it, man. It's automatic. It's an automatic watch. Oh, that's the thing too. Now I say, hey, if anybody know me and you've been listening to me well, I will go swimming in my watch all day. I may not go swimming in this one. I may. It's possible. But this piece right here, that's a helium valve, man. It's just like adds to the feature. So if you dive too deep, like you get these gases that come up in the watch, right? That thing will pop out to release those gases. That helium valve pops out, so you don't have to worry about your watch getting damaged. Let's go ahead and set this bad boy back in there. For me, definitely a summer piece. I wore this on the cruise. Got it for the cruise, particularly so I can, you know what I'm saying, rock that bad boy. But I'm telling you off top, one, it's automatic. You don't have to worry about a battery. 41-hour power reserve. So you went in there Now, the other thing that you need to know, there's a 35 and then there's the 38. The only difference, uh-oh, train. And this may sound weird to y'all, but that was one of the reasons why I picked this spot. I was waiting because we always get trains over here. I love trains. Dopeness. So back to the watch. I'm sorry, I got distracted. The difference between the 35A and the 38A is just the complications. This one doesn't have a date window. It doesn't have any calendar functions whatsoever. The 35A, it does. But this is actually, if you can say, this is like the child of the 35A. Now, this right here, 25 jewel, has the same dimensions as the 35A, just doesn't have the date. And it gives you that style, comfort that you want. So I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not concerned with the fact that it was made in Malaysia. I don't care that it doesn't have the date because let's think about it. If you get this watch, it's solely for looks. It is solely for the very sheer look of this thing, and it's comfortable. Promise, it's so comfortable. All right, about to be out because I know it's been noisy. You guys have heard all the background. You've heard me rant and rave about this, man. So we got to give it a rating, y'all. We got to give it something, right? Your boy's gonna give it that 4.5 flame. Yes, I'm giving 4.5. Couldn't give it 5 because I like sapphire crystal, man. It got the tint to it. But y'all, man, listen, man, I'm biased when it comes to that flame fusion. You get more bang for the buck, man, because I'm not saying I'm gonna tear my watch up, but just to know that I got it, even if I don't need it, I have another feature on there. If that thing would have came with that flame fusion, I'd have gave this bad boy a 5. Nice summer watch. It's something that you need to add to your collection. So remember that person I was telling you last night, if you took my advice on the other watch that I reviewed, you have 11 in your collection, go ahead and add 12. Then you'll get to understand how people can have 25, 50, 55, 70, 150 watches in their collection because, dude, Invicta just keeps coming out with this hotness, man. So that's been my rave. That's my review on that. I'm about to get right back into this workout. You know what I'm saying? I got to burn these calories. I got to burn this fat off because I need to fit into my costume. I got to fit into my costume for this cruise. And if you're not signed up for the cruise, hey, look, I want to see your face in the place, man. I see a lot of you guys that you chime in, you send me messages. Some of you guys even send me mail, which I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But I want to see you on this cruise. If you can go on that cruise, man, sign up, man. Sign up. I don't care if you got one watch. I don't care if you don't have any watches. I'm going to tell you, my first cruise, me and my wife, it was just us two. The next year after that, we brought my brother Tony Woe and his wife. This time, we bringing 22 people with us on this cruise. Man, come on, man. Make it 23, 24. I got a lot of you guys, man, that's on here. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead, hit that. Here comes another train. Subscribe, click the bell. You'll know when I upload. Who knows where I'll be at tomorrow for the next review, man. You already know what it is, y'all. Y'all take care of each other, man, and be blessed. That train coming. Yes, sir.